This special episode of Outtakes deserves a special intro, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of the normal intro, and I'm just going to tell you right now, hello, good morning, thank you so much for partaking in the Bitch Slap, the accelerated path to peace audio experience where we get to challenge our thinking, laugh at ourselves, well, perhaps laugh at me, and just change, try things, grow, go for it, fail, thrive, succeed, all these things, and ultimately get closer to source. If you believe in that stuff, if not, just have fun anyway. Love to all. Enjoy these outtakes. This would be interesting if I just walked and talked like this, then you could see me as I was doing all this. That would be damn interesting. Then I would have lots of fodder. Holy shit. Take 3 of this episode. Cars are loud, aren't they? I have no idea what I was going to talk about today. Other than I know what I was going to talk about. Or here's one thing I can talk about. Yesterday, the space opened up for me to start emailing, reaching out to influencers. Did you see my face twitch there as my hip did a little tweak? Crossing the street. This is the choppiest, gnarliest episode I've done in a long time. So the space has opened up for me to start reaching out to influencers. I crafted my first email, and I was so excited in that moment. I was like, yes, maybe I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 invites out to speakers. And I can start this episode that I'm recording right now by saying, I reached out to influencers. Yay, I finally made it through over that hump. But guess what? I did not hit send. It was about 8 p.m. last night. I had just fed young Waylon. We'd gotten done with dinner. And after various distractions throughout the day, which was a Sunday, I had as many hours remaining in the night as I wanted to start sending out invites, introductions, and I didn't do it. Can I do an 8-minute episode? I've got a meeting that starts in 9 minutes, so I've got to get it done. Number 1, I want you to share this episode with 2 people, or pick any episode, but share an episode with 2 people. Don't think too much about it. Just share it. Just text them the link to 2 people in your contact list. It doesn't matter who they are. Pick 2 random people, perhaps people you haven't talked to in years or decades. Just pick 2 people, send them the link to an episode, this one's fine, and just say, hey, listen to this. It's interesting. And then you could even put a question mark there, or an exclamation point question mark, or whatever. Keep it as ambiguous as you want. Let's grow this thing. Let's have a little bit of a push. What do you think? Next, I had this vision of I started having this idea of how to repurpose content. So take 1 minute clips, 30-second clips, 15-second clips, 30-second clips if I inadvertently said minute, but take minute or less clips and start repurposing those of podcast episodes and putting them on TikTok. I'm not saying I'm going to do this, but I had a vision of it. Putting them on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and now I've been currently stripping out the audio of anything I record, then editing the audio, then putting the edited audio clip with the intro and the outro on to my podcast. There's your podcast episode. But it became very clear, why not start editing the video footage and then stripping out the audio, and then you could publish the podcast episode to the podcast page and the edited video clip to the YouTube page. And I also had the vision of StreamYard, I believe it's what it's called, doing lives across multi-platform, multi-channel platforms. I think you get what I'm saying. StreamYard allows you to go to do lives into multi-channels. So Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. It allows you to be live on all those at the same time and interact. And I was thinking, gosh, that could be a lot of fun doing all of that. Now's not the time at this particular moment, though, because I'm working on the summit. I've got 10 seconds to wrap this up, my 8-minute episode. So that's all we can record right now. After all that, I think we're just going to shit can the normal outro, and I'm just going to tell you right now, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for having fun with me. Thank you for everybody who continues to give me positive feedback, and for those who think I don't make sense, I love you too. I appreciate that feedback as well. And that's it. Share the love. Let's keep changing. Let's keep growing. Let's call it good.